YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Gallop Racer 2004. This is going to be a shorter episode here today because it's actually quite late and I need to get to bed, but I do want to make sure I get an episode out for you guys. Just a reminder, as always, to smash the like button. Of course, it does help out a lot. And make sure to check the community tab for updates. If I post any there, it's the best way. So I've taken the liberty of recording all the important G1 and G2 races throughout the year for each classification, as far as, 3-year-old colt, 3-year-old filly, 4-year-olds for short, mid to long, as well as dirt. So now I'm going to be paying close attention to each race that I enter my horse in, especially horses that I think can actually obtain these yearly award classifications. Like Golden Monster, for example, she's already got 2 big wins under her belt with the with the 2 G3s she has won. And it's ironic that these have been under the classification of the 3-year-old colt roadmap. So Golden Monster could somehow maybe again end up getting a 3-year-old colt award, depending on how well we continue to do. So we have 4 horses right now, which are these 4 horses we've pretty much been using all year. So we have 2 races here today. We have, I don't recall what the races are. Can I check these? No, I forgot how do you actually check your races. But appreciate you guys for the comments and help and of some things regarding the foals. Keep in mind, my foal Firm Omega did start off with the 2-star potential. That's why I was weirded out with my other foal who only had 1 star. But now I understand that obviously their potential can grow. But it was just weird to me that the first foal I had for Firm Omega with not as great of parents started off with 2 stars, like in its first year, 2 stars right off the bat. And then the second foal we just have, Great Bolero, had much better parents but only started off as 1 star. I think some of you may have been confused when I was trying to explain that in the previous video, but that's why I was weirded out. I figured obviously over time their potential gets better naturally, but it was just the fact that a foal with worse parents came out with the higher potential rating initially. So I forgot which races we have. We do have the Azalea Cup here, and Perfect Voice, the Azalea Cup is under the 3-year-old colt classification. So unfortunately, you see me, Perfect Voice is too old to run in the Azalea Cup. And I already got my other 2 horses in here. Careful Marlin. Oh, Careful Marlin is actually running in the Azalea Cup, so this will be a good test for him as far as the G1s are concerned. Rising Street's going to be in a G2, which apparently a couple G2s here for 4.3. This grade 2 race for Careful Marlin should be under the classification of 4-year-old horses running a shorter distance. So this will be a big win for Rising Street if we can get her to reel in this G2. So let's go ahead and get off to the race day here and see what we can do. Alright, so this will be a shorter video here today, like I said, because I do need to get to bed here soon. It's about 1 a.m. So Rising Street, we are a 6th favorite here today, so we have a chance to place, which is good. It's a field of 14. And the favorite in today's field is the 2 Rough Bird, who's going to be starting right off next to us. And that is Tanaka, who's going to be riding that one. I'll have to show you guys the updated jockey standings too. Ironically, that snot-nosed Kate Dean is actually leading the jockey standings in terms of wins. Keep in mind, when she insulted me earlier in the year in the last video, she had no wins to her name. And now she's tied with me for wins. I'm like, really? That's hilarious. Other than that, I'm doing really well in all the other standings, which I'll show you guys. So this is the field here. Just trying to memorize some of these horses a little bit. Like I said, I never really paid attention to every horse in this game. Only the ones that I actually liked. So Rising Street, we should do pretty well here. She likes to start to the back. She has that last to a first latent ability, which is great. We've done pretty well with her. So winning this race would be great and put her on the road to the 4-year-old short classification. So we'll see how she performs here. And then right after this, we got Careful Marlin running in the Azalea Cup, the grade 1 Azalea Cup. And I also recorded all the courses and races that I set records on. I set a lot of records so far in this file that I didn't even know about, like over 15. A lot of them with Bionic Club, Scabbard, Easy Traffic, or I think Easy Traffic, X Factor. Those are some of the horses I set records with. So I was just really surprised that there were quite a bit of horses I set records with. Now I forgot what course we're on. I forgot if there's a rough. It appears there is a rough. So what we're going to do here with Rising Street, we're going to move her over get her to the outside, and we'll try to avoid this rough if we can. I will be live streaming this week, guys, so like I said, make sure you stay tuned to the community tab. I'll post what day I'm live streaming. I'll be playing a new PC horse racing game. It's not technically a new game, but it'll be newer to the channel. So that's what I'll be doing. Now we're gonna get Rising Street up here. We have a chance to make something happen here. Now they're really spread out, 6, 7 wide up here at the top. So we're gonna have to run this pretty wide here, wider than I would like, but that's fine. Okay. We're going to have to run this pretty wide. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what Rising Street's able to do. Get going. This is going to be a tough race. I feel it. Last to first, though. Can we get that ability? No, we did not get the latent ability unlocked. She's still got stamina, though. She's still got stamina. Can we catch this field? Can we catch this field? And the 2 is not actually winning. This is a tough race here. Let's see if we can get 4th place. I think we got 5th. That was a tough race. I don't think there was really anything much else I could have done. Maybe get going on the spurt a little bit sooner, because those horses were actually tough. The field was battling, and yeah, that was a pretty tough race. So yeah, spurt was a little bit late. Course loss, I know. I was aware I was going to do that on the outside, but I'm pretty sure this is May. Does Toronto have a rough? Yeah, Toronto has a rough, so I definitely wasn't going to stay to the inside. I had to kind of do that. If I would have got my spurt timed a little bit sooner, I'm pretty sure we could have potentially won that race. But 4th place still isn't bad for Rising Street. Still not a bad result. So she performs well on Toronto. I just should have gotten my spurt started a little bit sooner. But we get 2,400 points and we still get 600 Gs. So that's still a good overall result there. Next up, I put Careful Marlin in the Azalea Cup. And I guess I didn't actually enter the race myself. I made that mistake. Well, did he even win the Azalea Cup? Probably not, eh? Came 5th. Johns rode that horse. See, I totally forgot. I thought I actually put the horse in the race itself, but I totally forgot that, they schedule it. I just thought I actually manually placed him in that race. That's why I wasn't thinking of it. But he came 5th, so it's kind of a bummer. I'm pretty sure if I would have raced with him, we could have won that race. Okay, so they got him in the Golden Derby next, which is good. Now let me make sure I register myself for this race. Okay, because that's what I thought I did with him in the Azalea Cup, but I didn't. So that was just me just kind of forgetting. Now Perfect Voice is ready to go here. Perfect Voice is an old boy. Only thing he can really compete for is dirt or any 4-year-old classification. So let's see. What can we do? Any big G1s here? I'm just looking at G1s to see what he can do. Let's see. We're in May. Anything close? I can enter him maybe. Spring Mile Cup or SP Mile Cup is coming up here in June. Then the King Cup Spring Autumn, but what's his distance? 8 to 11 furlongs, so there's only so much he can do. King Cup Spring 16 furlongs, he can't do that. There's not a whole lot of, like I said, we can get him in the Spring Mile Cup here in the middle of June. I think this is a good race for him. 8 furlongs on the turf, and dirt. Have we raced him on the turf before? His turf rating is not the greatest. He's definitely a better dirt horse, so we should keep him on the dirt. Okay, so with that being said, is really looking at dirt here. I think he can run the Old Mile Cup. He should be able to, unless there's an age classification. Where is that? Hold on. Old Mile Cup. It says it's supposed to be let me see, Kyoto. That's February. Oh, Caesar. Oh, Caesar Cup. Caesar Cup's the one I was looking for, not Old Mile. Sorry. So I can enter him in the Caesar Cup here. 10 furlongs on the dirt. 3rd week in June. What I'm thinking here is, let's see if we can get another G2 race in here. G2. I haven't recorded any of the G3s. I just have the G1s and the G2s in my spreadsheet. G3s, I kind of just, I mean, they're still great. Don't get me wrong, obviously. I think they'll help if you can win a lot, but obviously the priority is to really win and dominate in G2s and G1s. And then if we can stack up a good number of G3s, then we'll just do that. Kind of want to win. So let's look for a G2 dirt race here to see if we can get him in. So we can actually get him in a race the 4th week of May. which is probably the America JCS. 11.5 furlongs. It's 500 meters over his preferred distance, but I think he has a chance. And there's also one here. Oh, actually perfect. We'll race him in Nagano. That's actually super ideal. This G2, if we're able to get this will put him on the road as far as the Dirt Yearly Award is concerned. So we'll get him in that G2 in Nagano at the end of May. And Golden Monster, she's ready to go. We'll change her start. Golden Monster, 3-year-old, obviously. So far, she's actually won 2 races that have been under the classification of a 3-year-old colt. So as far as 3-year-old filly is concerned, the Golden Oaks, which we should already be in next month. I could enter her in some of these races as well, but I'm not really looking forward to that yet. Now the Golden Oaks, it says, is the 4th week in May. Okay, there it is. See, I know pressing square obviously has you go back and forth between the regular races and then the special ones. I want to try to get her to the way I look at it, once we get some really solid competitors, future champions down the line that are specifically bred for doing these international races, that's what I'll focus on. But right now I do want to kind of focus on these yearly awards, just because I would like to get some of those titles. And obviously we'll still enter these races. In fact, when we do these races, these international ones, for now I'll just kind of just see if any trainers need a jockey for those particular races, and then I'll just request a ride in them. But right now with our horses, we want to focus on winning these yearlies. So this distance for Golden Monster, 5 to 12. It's the only problem, this is definitely outside of her range. We qualified for the Golden Oaks because we won the Cherry Cup. Winning this would be huge, but like I said, this is what, a whole 3,000 meters outside of her preferred distance, I believe, or is it 3,000? Yeah, this would not be a good race for her, more than likely. So we'd have to look at some G2s here because she can't run that. Now the Princess Cup is all the way in October, I believe. Is it in October? Let me see. Princess Cup, it should be. I don't see it though. Oh, there it is. Now why can't we... Oh, can't plan more than 3 months ahead. Okay, I just want to verify. So we can definitely... This will be just a little bit outside of her range, but she might be able to handle it. So right now, let's look at a G2, because that Golden Oaks, I wish I could put her in that race, but the distance is too far. I don't think she's going to be able to handle 12 furlongs when her top range is 9 furlongs. So let's look for a G2 here. And there are a couple G2s here in May. We can enter her in... These G2s are outside of her range as well, so we're not going to do those. Let me see. Yeah, there's not a whole lot for 3-year-old filly. There's only the 3 G1s, there's 3 G2s, and then there's some G3s I don't really know about. So unfortunately, for Golden Monster, entering her in the Golden Oaks, that distance is so far. Let's look at her stamina. Her stamina is 61. I mean, I just wonder if I would regret putting her in the Golden Oaks, because what do? Do you just give her a layoff? Or do we enter her in one of these other G1 races overseas? Maybe we do that, eh? Because as far as G2s and G1s are concerned, I mean, she's not going to be able to run in another one for her preferred distance all the way till September at the earliest. So rather than put her in a race that's quite outside of her distance, maybe we should just enter her in one of these overseas G1s, pending... I need to confirm. What's her power? Her power is 70. Okay, her toughness is 80. So she can actually handle most of the races overseas. She has good attributes for both of those. So let's see. Any of these courses? Wish I could run her in the Kentucky Derby, but like I said, she is not... dirt is not her preference, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she's definitely turf, and again, I don't even have that in my notes. Like, I don't know why I'm neglecting such obvious things in my notes. It's like kind of bugging me. I think I need to shorten one of these things here. Alright, sorry, I just need to shorten something. Okay. Apologize. So we're gonna go ahead and enter her. Let me see. Cambridge requires the tough slope. I'm just trying to look at some courses here that we could enter. I'm just trying to look at the best ideal races for her. Like I said, I want to start taking that more seriously, not just entering them just in random races. Paris? Paris, I don't see. Paris could actually be doable. 8 furlongs. Nothing about its track in my notes, which means it should be a flat. Singapore would be cool. Singapore would be really cool to enter her in that race. But like I said, it's a little outside of her distance. Dublin is a course that requires stamina, so we don't want to do that to her. And then Lion is a course that has a steep slope, but she's got the power. We're actually going to enter her in this 1000G here in Paris, and it's only filly, so we'll see how she runs there. Her first international race, that should be pretty exciting. Everybody else should be good to go. Rising Street, we're going to change her start. Rising Street is 4 years old, so any 4-year-old races. Let's see when's the next G1 we can get her in. Rising Street's distance is 8 to 12, so she can probably run some of the longer distance races here as well. So let's see what we can do. The next G1 is the King Cup Spring, but that's too far out of her distance. Summer GP in June. Can she run on the Summer GP? 11 furlongs. That's actually pretty ideal. She can run on the turf. We'll go ahead and enter Rising Street in the Summer GP G1. This will be a big win for her if we can get that done. That'll put her on the road for the 4-year-old mid to long yearly awards. So I believe we got everybody in the right races this time. For sure. We got 2 back-to-backs here with Perfect Voice in the G2 Nagano, and then Careful Marlin officially running in the Golden Derby. We got Golden Monster running in Paris here next month for the 1000G, and then Rising Street will be competing at the end of June in the Summer GP into Toronto. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't really care to enter any of these races right now. We do need to make sure we grind up our points. I saw a comment that said obviously my fall will cost more for trainers I don't have great relationships with, which I already knew. I figured that was the case, but I'm also not worried about that, because unless I'm getting like an S star or a ranked A horse, it's probably not going to cost that much. You look at the prices of these horses, not too bad. I mean, obviously an S ranked horse probably going to cost 60,000 or more. Understandable. I don't think I'll have an S tier foal anytime soon. So I'm not really worried. I'm not worried about the cost right now, because until I know I'm going to start producing some really high ranked foals, I'm not worried about what it's going to cost, even if it's with a trainer that I don't have a great relationship with. Yeah, so we'll definitely make sure we grind up our points here. All right, so let's go ahead and get to. Actually, I want to check something out. I want to go to Hall. No, I want to go to Info Office, I think. No, not Info Office. Academy? I think it is Academy. No, it's not Academy. I think it's, is it Home? It's Home. I always forget. Alright, Home, and this info isn't what I really wanted to look at, but I did want to re-verify my trainer relationships. Like I haven't raced on a horse with Shiba in a while. I don't know why. I have no idea. I have not raced on one of Shiba's horses in quite some time. Let's look at the catalog here. Shiba over increases stamina, North American special or custom mounts. I do have that. Let's see. List. Okay, so I think we've bought a Pharaoh concrete school building famous for its cuckoo clock. What is the point in this? I mean, what is the point in that building? A school with all latest facilities. Peacock comes from its clock. Okay, we got the info office. Pasture, we do have the pasture. Can you buy another pasture? You can't upgrade it. Okay, I was just kind of curious. List of all items that currently be purchased. Press to view more details on them. The G with a G1 allows you to produce original horses. Okay, I got it. These must be upgrades, obviously. And then the Hall, acquire a jockey title. Does it actually tell you which? I know it tells you which ones you bought. I just can't tell. I'm assuming if it says buy, you've already bought it, right? Okay. So I think what is something I can buy a newer academy. So let's see. I keep doing that. I don't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Unlock 10 further lessons at the academy. Increase your stamina in Asian special races. Okay. Now, when they say, answer this in the comment section below. When it says increases stamina or increases speed for these type of races, does it mean that is that for the individual horse that you'll be racing on, that it gives it kind of like a stat boost for that race, or what? Like, how does that work? Actually, unlock 15 brilliant cheap school, speed up an Asian special. Yeah, like I wonder, is it giving your horse kind of like a boost for those races? Like, for example, if I buy this Cuckoo School, I like 10 further lessons in the academy, Yahoo, and then it increases stamina in Asian special races, which I'm going to buy anyway, just because we do race in Asia much more now. So we'll buy this. Place it on the map, of course. Yay! Alright, so I'm assuming that's what that means. But like I said, just answer that for me in the comment section below if you guys don't mind. I would appreciate that a lot. I did say I was going to show you guys the current rankings, which I think is in the info office, if I'm not mistaken. And jockey results. So, as you can see here, Dean is at the top now. Remember when she insulted us, she did not have a win to her name. So she's raced in more races than us, but we have the same amount of wins. But averaging wise, she's not even in the top 10. Where is she at averaging wise? No, she is in the top 10. She's 8th for averaging. And I am leading right now in averaging with about 27%. In earnings, she is at the top for that. Granted, she's entered almost twice as many races as us. So considering she's done twice as much as us, she's really not doing that great. We have half the amount of races she has, and we're still closing in. And I think we'll do better as the year progresses. So let's go ahead and get to racing finally, because I just noticed have we raced? No, we did do one race. I was like, have I even raced in this video yet? We have. Okay, let me verify. Like I said, I don't really care for entering most of these races, but King Cup Autumn Spring, Sheba. Dang it. Okay, we test negotiate for Sheba. Because like I said, I haven't worked with one of his horses in a while. Let's look at a horse with really good stamina here. I see a 70. And that's Parks. Might have to take that. This King Cup Autumn Spring race is 16 furlongs. And, okay, here's an S horse. 67 stamina. Pretty good stats. Wants to race towards the front. Where's that horse at Parks that had 70? This horse. 10 to 16, and it races towards the back. Last to first, pack passer. I'm kind of liking the abilities on that horse. This horse, last corner leader, fast pace okay, close race is not good. Slow track, rough track, not good. Okay. This horse has better stats overall, obviously, as an S-ranked horse. I'm a little worried about the distance because it is 100 meters over its preferred distance, and the fact that it likes to run towards the front. I think with this horse, which one is it? Nice Game, better stamina, everything else is mediocre, can actually run 16 furlongs, likes to sit in the very, very back, has last to first and pack passer, and no other bad abilities. I think this horse is a better safe bet. So I'm going to go ahead and race on this horse with Parks. I wanted to race with Sheba's horse, but we'll find another race. Top 3. That's good. That means we have a chance to win the King Cup Autumn. So let's go ahead and enter. There's a 5 furlong race. Anything with Sheba? Ancient Ocean, 5 to 7. This is solid. Good speed. Yeah, this is a horse we can test negotiate. 6,000 points. I still don't like spending my points, honestly. I know sometimes people tell me to like enter certain races, but I don't want to spend all of my points just for the sake of riding in a certain race. Now to get my horse is great, but I'm content with the 4 horses I got now. I really am. I think I have 4 pretty solid horses. I don't want too many because then I can't really focus on them like I would like. So we're in the King Cup Autumn Spring, and then we're just going to do this open race just for the sake of just getting on a horse with Sheba, because like I said, we haven't raced with him in quite a bit of time. I'll challenge you in the King Cup Autumn Spring because I remember last time you challenged me, I denied. So I'll take it. And if she's racing on a Fairy Voice, this horse is going to be racing towards the front. We have slightly better stamina. That horse has better temper, better feel, and better power. Heart is only 26, so that means that that horse is going to be in a head-to-head bobble, and it gets defeated, it'll be disheartened for the remainder of the race. I think our horse is slightly better, but I think we have an edge, obviously, when it comes to the stamina. So we'll see how this goes. Sure, why not? And you have been very nice to me. I always appreciate the very nice jockeys in this game. I don't like the arrogant ones. I don't like the cocky ones. I don't like the snobby ones. Just like with people. I like very nice, generous people. So we are here in this 5 furlong race in Philadelphia with Ancient Ocean. Philadelphia does have a rough, I think. No, I lied. It does not. Disregard that. So this should be good. This should be good. I'll just run it. I think it's going a complete straight anyway. So we got a winner place with Ancient Ocean. Let's see if we can make Sheba happy, because there's one thing I do not like doing, and that is making Sheba upset in this game, because angry, upset Sheba is a scary dude. Alright, 5 furlongs. We are on a straight. Let's see how this goes. And I remember these races can sometimes be tricky because the spurts start in a really weird spot. That horse got left in the back. Yeah, this is fine. This is perfectly fine here with Ancient Ocean. I'm not even going to do anything else. Let's keep it right here. Wait till the pack starts moving. Well, okay, they're starting to creep up a little bit. 2 furlongs to go. Is that Tanaka next to us? I think it is Tanaka. Okay, let's see. Ancient Ocean. This horse is going to take off. Furlong and a half to go. We are leaving the 7 in the dust. I believe the 2 is coming. Let's see if we can get a win here for Sheba. Horse is doing well here. We should be able to close this out. And yeah, it's a pretty good win. Easy good win here. Open 5 furlong sprint. I'll take it. I shall take that. Good result. Good. We can keep the old man happy. Most importantly. Pretty smooth ride from Ancient Ocean. Pretty smooth ride. Didn't get any revolutions, which I thought we could have, but that's fine. So yeah, pretty good win there.
Alright, I have no worries with you in the saddle, have I? A fine bit of riding that. You do it again next time.
For sure, Sheba. You bet. You betcha. You bet. Alright, what time is it? 1:30. Alright, King Cup Autumn Spring. Wow. I thought Thompson's horse would have been rated better for this race. Apparently not. She's expected to finish 8th. We're expected to finish 3rd, which means we can actually win this one. And most of the field wants to run towards the middle. Not really a lot of front runners, so I guess people will kind of be saving ground. But it should be a good race for us. As tradition with G1s, we're going to go through the entire field. So let's go. 11 is Red Ending. The 12 is Shooting Mode. 13 is Rare Sunrise. The 14 Loop Jupiter, ridden by Nielsen. The 1 is Special Story, ridden by Turner. The 2 is Silver Arrow, the favorite. 3 is Normal Street. 4 is Fairy Voice, ridden by Thompson, our rival for today's King Cup. The 5 is Mellow Gamble. The 6 is Blood Love. 7 is Split Effort, ridden by Newman, second favorite. The 8 is Bio Position. 9 is New Lavender. And we're on the 10, Nice Game, third favorite. We got to place top 3 and beat our rival. I'm going for the win here today. I'm going for the win. This is one race I used to play in all the time on Gallop Racer 3 for the PlayStation. I liked longer races back then. I don't like them as much now. But I always played this race particularly above any other G1 just because it was the longest race in the game at 16 furlongs. I always did this race. And I forgot what horse I used. I think I used Kramer's King. I think I used Kramer's King. I can't recall. Kramer's King or maybe another horse. I think I used a horse that wasn't even preferred for this this distance, but I made it happen. Okay, pretty good start here. 16 furlongs. We do have a slope that we're going to have to watch out for when it comes to this. Like I said, I want to make sure that we are preserving our stamina. This horse wants to be in the very, very back, so go ahead and just drop it back here. That's fine. No rough, which is good. No rough, so we'll be able to save some ground. And we're just gonna go ahead and just move to the inside, nice and easy. I'm gonna stay behind this horse because I know once we come down this hill, it's probably gonna get a little bit faster in acceleration, as you can see. I do not want. Just want to hold back on it. All right, there we go. Pretty nice. No rough on this track, thankfully, so we'll just go ahead and save a trip to the inside here. Kate, not Kate, Natalie. She's on the 4, up there in the middle of the pack. We should get a 7 for this first rev. Horse is getting a little too fast, Stay behind, stay behind, stay behind, stay behind, stay behind. There we go. No revolution? This horse wants to be in the back. It's kind of annoying. I didn't think I was slowing it down that much, but okay, it's fine. It's fine. Actually, I like that sometimes you don't always get a revolution. Like I said, it's the only reason I'm not too keen on playing 2006 right now. I know I'll play it at some point, but I've watched some people play that game. Just they get revolutions like back to back. It's just too easy. I just think it takes some of the challenge out of it. Once you get to that point when you're getting a revolution in every single race you ride in, I just think it's a little unrealistic. So we're doing good right now. I think we're doing pretty good. We should have plenty of stamina saved. Now, I'm wondering if I should move to the outside or if I should stay tucked into the inside. I'm a little nervous. I don't know if this is going to open up here. I don't know what to do here. These horses really aren't moving. And I want to kind of find some space to go. Okay, you want to go faster? Fine. We'll get you up there. I mean, right now we don't really have a choice but to kind of stay where we're at. Hopefully we'll find a gap. We're max stamina right now. This is going to be interesting. We got to get going like right now, but I don't know where we're going to have the space to make our move. That's what I'm worried about. That's where I'm worried about. I don't know where we're going to have our space to make our move. Okay, let me see. You know what? Let's see if we can take this trip on the inside here. Can we get a space here? Can we get a space? There it is, right there. I think we can get there. Yep. Move over. There we go. Alright, let's see what we're able to do here with Nice Game. And we have nothing to lose. We just randomly entered this race, but I don't know if we're going to get there. I don't know if we're going to get top 3. Probably not. I probably should have made my move a little bit sooner. That's my fault. Yep, that is definitely my fault. We beat Kate. I mean, we beat Natalie. I always call her Kate. Yeah. Definitely should have got going a lot sooner. I'm like, okay, this track doesn't have a rough. I'll stay to the inside, but yeah. My bad, man. The spurt wasn't good. It wasn't good. Like I said, I gotta stick to my roots, and usually just taking it to the outside, even if you get a little bit of a course loss, it works well for me. It works much better. I mean, the inside freed up, but I started way too late. I needed to already be probably in the top 6 by the time we really hit our spurt. So we bombed that one a little bit, but it's fine. I mean, that was just a random race. You're good, Callie. I can't believe I lost, but I won't lose again. It's okay, Natalie. It's okay. We beat you, but we didn't hit our goals. So we kind of succeeded and failed at the same time. All right. Race this week. Who wants to challenge me now? Yo, how about a tussle in the upcoming Paris? You want to challenge my baby Golden Monster? You know what? You're on a pretty solid horse yourself. I'll take you on, dude. I'll take you on. Alrighty. I'm not going to lose. I swear he talks like an anime character. No disrespect to anime. I actually love anime. I do love my anime. Alright, let's see. Golden Bomb, second favorite. We're the first favorite with Golden Monster, as we should be. So, as tradition with G1s, we're going to go through the field. And I like how there's different jockeys for these international races, too. Kind of gives it a little bit more of a special feeling. So, we're the favorite today in the G1. I figured this would be a perfect race for her. And Golden Monster. The 2 is Exciting Ridge. The 3, Golden Bomb, Arrival. Turner's got the second favorite, so we got to watch out. Or that's the 9, excuse me. The 10 is Sunny Dancer, third favorite. The 11 is Frontal Two-Door. 12 is Forever Metro. 13, General Charm. 14, Bright Meteor. 1, Dancing Pegasus. 2 is Surprising Beat. Thompson will be riding that one. 3 is Stately Two-Door. 4 is Blind Neptune. 5, Grand Illusion. 6, Emotional Grade. And we're on the 7, Golden Monster, favorite in today's field. And we should win this. We should win this. This will be her second G1 win of the year. And yeah, she's going to get an award. She's going to get an award this year, whether it's 3-year-old filly or 3-year-old colt again, just because those races we enter that can have fillies or colts running. The 2 G3 she's won were under the classification, like I said, a 3-year-old colt. So she can end up winning potentially both of those awards this year. And yeah, dirt, of course, she won't win that. For the simple fact that she is a turf horse, obviously. So let's get a good start here. It's an okay start, which is fine. And we're off. And we're in Paris, so there's no rough, there's no flat. This should be good. Okay, just going to hold her back just a little bit. And I'm staying to the outside. I'm staying to the outside, especially with her. I mean, she's able to fly on the outside. We can get an inside trip, we'll get it. But the last thing I want to do is mess a race up with her because I decided to try to save ground on the inside when that just doesn't usually work for me. And she's a horse that, like I said, she's got so much speed. All she can take it to the outside. We got a 7 already, which is good. So I just want to hold her up. She was getting a little anxious here. Now we do have 2 slopes, so I do see how this can be a little bit tricky. I just don't want her to burn too much, because we got to stay where we're at. See, now she's getting a little... Okay, so to slow her up a little bit. I forgot, Paris has like these dips in these courses. Okay, now they're starting to pan out, which is fine. That's fine. We got 2 7s. We could get a revolution. She's taking off. I'm just kind of going to let her coast. Started a little late, but that's fine. That's fine. She's got the speed. We can run these horses down. We can run them down. Turner's up there. No, Turner's actually behind us. She's got the speed, man. Go. She can fly. Oh my goodness. She can freaking fly. I love this horse so much, man. Golly. Eat her dust. Eat her dust. All hail the queen. All hail Queen Golden Monster. I haven't had this much fun on a horse in this game in so long, dude. Gosh, she can fly, man. She can absolutely fly. It is amazing. That's my favorite action shot for pictures. Favorite action shot. That was an easy win. That was a super easy win. And we got our spurt started a little bit late. The fact that the field was able to get ahead of us and we were still able to catch them. 2.5 length win. Easy money for Golden Monster. Easy money. And Turner came in dead. Turner came in dead last. Eat our dust. Eat our collective dust. Me and Parks, we got a great connection here. How many times are we winning with his horses? Him and Ozawa. Him and Ozawa are definitely our best trainers. Or Frank, I mean, not Parks. Parks is good, but me and Frank, man. Golden Monster. She's amazing. She is amazing. She's amazing. She is so fun to ride on. I cannot wait to see what type of decent foals we'll be able to get out of her for speed alone. Like, that's exciting to think about that. It's the type of speed horses we can get out of her. She is freaking amazing. You thrash me, but I'll win the next one. I don't know, man. As long as I'm racing on Golden Monster. This is bad. This is very bad. Horse racing fans across the globe are chanting at Cali. I shall get back all my popularity. Just you wait and see. I don't know, bro. We kind of been on a roll this year. Imagine we would be doing so much better if I didn't have to improve my relationship with Cook. Imagine. Our average is now up to 32%. We're second place with leading. 2 G1 wins on the year. 8 wins. We're doing phenomenal. We are like in top racing form right now, man. We're in top racing form. Like, this is fun. This is enjoyable. Not having to improve a relationship with the trainer for the sake of whatever. It's one thing I do not like, but it's part of the game. It is what it is. But like I said, if it was meant for you to have a great relationship with all trainers, then that whole thing wouldn't really exist in the game. They give you choices, obviously. Certain trainers you can have a good relationship, certain ones, it doesn't matter as great. But if you have a foal that obviously one of those trainers gets that you don't have a great relationship with, you will have to pay the price. In the case of having a terrible relationship, you won't be able to race on the horse at all. Or in the case of having a distanced or not a great relationship, you'll just have to pay more, which, that's fine. If it comes down to that, and like I said, by the time I get to a point where I'm producing S and double S tier foals, I will have enough money to pay for them. So I'm not even worried about the pricing at all. That's not even a concern for me. So we've been recording this for about 40 minutes here. I kind of want to keep going. I at least want to get through our next 2 races. So give me a second here. I actually have to check my phone for something. Yeah, I'm just checking my text messages here. And then, we'll go ahead and get in our next 2 races. Ooh, we're going to race in Singapore for sure. Race in Singapore. We could also race in the Preakness, which is in... Preakness is, in this game, the Baltimore Derby, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Okay. So we do want to race in the Baltimore or the Preakness, which is Baltimore Derby. We can test negotiate 2 horses for Fonk. Let's see which horse. They're both pretty good. No, this is dirt. So I mean, both these horses are pretty good. I'll take this one though, Army Treasure. 14,000 points. I keep forgetting. I'm not trying to spend all my points just to ride in certain races. I do want to ride in Singapore, so I'll pay whatever I need to pay. Let me see. We can test negotiate for pink. How much is it gonna cost though? 21,000? No, sir. 15,000? 16,000. I know these are gonna be quite costly, but I do really want to race in Singapore. Okay, all these are 14 with Franck. So let's just see which horse has the best stamina and speed. Ooh, I like this one. Good response. Wants to run towards the front. Ugh. This horse is not good braking, but everything else is pretty solid. Exact merit. This is tough. This is really tough. This horse I think is better, higher stats, but wants to be in the very front. What ability? Second wind? Okay, second wind gives me a little bit slow track. Like I said, this horse likes to run towards the back. It's the only thing I like about it. Exact merit, but the braking's not good. You know, we'll do Missing Whale. We'll take a shot here. Okay, Franck, let's see what we can do. Winner place. All right. Well, I really do have to be a little bit more patient. These races are tempting to run in, but we can't do them every time. Okay, we're in another race with Golden Monster. Wait, no. Who's running? No. You're not gonna run my horse in another race that quick. No. You're not doing that. We can enter her in another race. Let's see, 8 to 12, or no, 5 to 9. Are there any other good G1s we can enter her in? Lion? Of course, steep slope. She's got the power. I'm just kind of nervous about putting her in a race like that. I think she can handle it though, but is there anything else we can enter her in? The G1 Pluto in London? Power required. She's got the power. 6 furlongs. We'll go ahead and put her in this one. Give her a little bit of time off as well. That'll be perfect. Yeah, screw that. Trying to enter my horse in a race. I do not want her in. And I just don't want anybody riding my baby. I'm sorry. Call me a little selfish. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this Singapore race. Let's see what we can do. See what we can do. Singapore's actually got a pretty cool track. I've actually watched some of their races about a couple weeks ago. TVG.com, as always. Missing Whale, we are the second favorite. That's tradition for G1s here, and we're racing under the lights, which is also why I wanted to race here. So let's look at the field. The 11 is Fine Express. The 12 is Sparky Nova, and the favorite in today's field. 13 is Strong Attack. 14, Separate Mark. 15, or excuse me, the 1 is Strong Cloud, ridden by Nielsen. Be crazy if there were 15 plus horse fields in here. The 2 is Exact Merit. The 3 is Round Monster, ridden by that traitor who used to be my friend Dean. The 4 is Left One. The 5 is Sweet Savior. 6 is Slender Angel, ridden by Collins. The 7 is Last Derby, ridden by Turner. The 8 is Green Express. The 9 is Ancient Melody. We're on the 10, second favorite, Missing Whale. Horse wants to run, wants to be leading. We gotta get a good start, get the horse to the front, maintain it. I hope he doesn't burn too much stamina. Get our spurts timed right. We should be fine. And it is rainy here tonight in Singapore. Rainy under the lights. Let's see if we can get another G1 win under our belts, ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare to enter this Singapore G1 race. And no record set here yet. Apparently. It says 9:59. Of course, that's not accurate. So let's see what happens here. Great start. Perfect. Right towards the front. Go. Beautiful start. Overtake. Oh, almost bumped that horse. I literally almost bumped that horse. Okay. Going a little too fast, slow too fast, slow too fast, slow too fast, slow up, slow up, slow. Slow it up, slow it up, slow it up. I just wanted to make sure we got to the front. That was literally it. Now the 7 is trying to challenge. Is that Turner? That is freaking Turner. I guarantee it is. Yep, of course it's Turner. Okay, we gotta keep this horse in front. Gotta keep this horse in front. Okay, this horse's response is not good. I literally told him to go to the front once, and then he's just gunning it. But we do get a 7, which is good. Do get a 7. Okay, just slow it back just a little bit. You were a little over anxious there. A little over anxious, my friend. I'm scared that we're leading by way too much. I hope this is not too big of a lead. Hope we got enough stamina. I know we're the second favorite, but I feel like we are leading by a lot. This is like 6 or 7 lengths. I don't feel comfortable leading by so much. I really don't. Two sevens though. I mean, we're comfortable. Okay, field's coming a little bit. Field's coming a little bit. Creep up. Don't give them the chance. Don't give them the chance. 2 furlongs left. Let's roll. No revolution. The 12 is coming. 12 is coming. 12 is coming. We got a furlong left to go. Less than that. We should be able to get this win. The field is coming. The field is coming. Finish strong. Finish strong. Let's get this win. Let's get another G1 under our belts. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. First win in Singapore in this game. F&A. 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 That's back-to-back G1 wins, peoples. That's back-to-back G1 wins. Oh yeah. Missing whale. We are killing it this year. We are killing it this year. I'm finally in ideal running form here. And we set the record. We are in top running form right now. Singapore, added to the record list. Bada bang, bada boom. Do I have space to save it? I think I do. Yeah, we have plenty of free space. I don't know if we did or not. Wow, we are in fantastic running form here. We led that gate to wire pretty much. Gate to wire. Was a little worried about the speed, and definitely we saw if that race was any longer, we would have been gassed out. But we were able to hold it off just enough. We got the spurt started. G1 win with the record. And oh, what do you know, Franck? Dude, we're winning. I think every G1 I've won this year has been with Franck's horses. We are just 2 peas in a pod. We cannot be stopped. Our first G1 win, I'm pretty sure we won more than that. I'm positive we've won another G1. I'm super positive of that. I'm positive we won a G1. I'm positive we won 2 other G1s with Franck. I'm pretty sure that's not the first one. 10,000 G's, 10,000 points. Feeling good, feeling good. Let's save, because I always just get worried. Some weird stuff will happen, so let's make sure we save. And, so this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. I will be closing it out here soon. I just wanted to get, I think we got 1 or 2 more races to get done. And I was just going to win. Like I said, I just entered that G1, so actually we got more than 50% of our points back from entering that race. And winning, most importantly. So, jockey standings. Let's see if anything's changed. Our earnings have gone up. We're still second in leading, which means Dean is still doing better than us. How? What is she doing that is keeping her ahead of us? Is it home? No, it's not home. It's I think it's in. I always forget where it's at. It's info office. How? What is she doing? We're at 34% averaging. Is she just higher up? Okay, she's placed more than us. She's got 3 additional places. But you look at our records. She's been in twice as many races as me. But we still pretty much are. I mean, we have the same amount of wins. We're losing out in places by a couple. And she is higher up in earnings. I'll give her that. I'm not saying she's not doing well. It's just like, I think collectively for the amount of races we've been in, we clearly have a better percentage. Anyways, whatever. Doesn't matter. I think we'll still have a chance to win out by the end of the year. Alright. Let's see. I think I'm done entering these races for now. Everybody else should be in their desired races, right? Yeah, so we got 2 more that we'll do in this video. Perfect Voice and Careful Marlin. Perfect Voice is in the Grade 2 Nagano, which will be for the Dirt Yearly Award, and then Careful Marlin in the Golden Derby, which will put him in that category for the 3-year-old colts. So let's get these 2 races out of the way, and then that will do it for this episode. Longer than I expected, but Will you bet on me in the upcoming Golden Derby? I just imagine that's how you would probably talk. I could be completely wrong. Let's see here. I've been winning so far. I'm kind of on a good streak here. I think my horse is slightly better. Yeah, I think Careful Marlin's a better horse. So, and this is on turf. If I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, this is on turf. His horse is only okay on turf. For sure, I will definitely race you. I keep forgetting to pay attention to that as well. For sure. I'll take you on. Wonder if I can keep up with you. Hilarious, Nielsen. You're like not even in the top 5. Maybe not even the top 10, bro. But okay. Sure thing. Sure thing. Let's see if your horse is even the favorite today. Because it might be. Oh, what do you know, Nielsen? Your horse is expected to finish 10th. You're not even expected to finish in the money, brother. You're not even going to finish in the money, brother. We're the 4th favorite, so we have a chance to win. As tradition with G1s, we're going to go through the entire 14 horse field. The 10 is Fine Art. The 11 is Golden Type. 12, Crimson Love. The 13, Northern Rock. The 14, Nielsen's horse, barely expected to finish in the money. Hee 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 ha ha ha. 1 is Familiar Wolf. I like that name. 2 is Eminent Smile. 3, Rosy Letter. 4 is Floral Way, written by our good friend Thompson. 5, E.T. Treasure, written by that trader Dean, and of course she would be on the favorite today. 6 is written by Collins, and the name is Blue Spring, 2nd favorite. 7 is Sunny Charm, written by Kramer. 8 is Happy Ruby, written by Turner. Everybody's in this race, except for, I think, Newman and Tanaka. We're on the 4th favorite. We gotta finish top 5 and beat Young Claw, which his number is what again? 14? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright. Let's see if we can get another G1 win under our belts, ladies and gentlemen, because we've been on a roll in this video. We've won, what, 2 G1s in this video so far? I'll have to look back when I title it and everything, but we won Singapore, and then we won that G1 in Paris. So yeah, we're 2 for 2 in G1s here today. And now the Golden Derby. We got a chance to add this to the list as well. It's the 4th favorite. We can win. We just got to run a really, really solid race. Careful Marlin's got to get to the front, so let's make sure we do that for him. Good start. And he's rolling. Let's see if we can overtake. And we are going to overtake. And perfect. Right towards the front. He is using a little bit of speed here. I'm going to slow him down. Slow down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. He wants to be in the front, but he doesn't want to be leading. So that means we can technically be 2nd right behind this horse. And we should be fine. Now, I can't remember if this course has a rough or not. Can't recall, but we should be okay. Turner's horse is leading. That's fine. Okay, I want to make sure we keep him above here. We don't want any other horses to pass him, because this might not be ideal. Oof, don't bump. That was super close. We got a 7. Okay, back okay. All right, so this horse is okay with the pack. Okay, losing a little bit of speed here. Okay, can we shoot this gap? No, we can't shoot that. Darn it. We're saving some stamina, though. This is actually kind of good. As the 4th favorite, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool, but I'm... Okay, here. I'm going to stay right here because we're going to... Those horses are going to pan out. I know I'm going to need to overtake. Turner is next to me. I just wish he would freaking move. I need him to move. I don't want to bump his horse. I really don't. I'm going to stay right on this horse's ASS right in front of us because I'm going to need that space. We got 2 7s. Somebody's got to move here. Gosh, Collins, get out of the way. Thank you. My goodness. Okay, we're going to move right here. Oh, okay. Had to check up, but it's fine. It's fine. Had to check up. I hope it's fine. I don't know if it's fine. Is it fine? We had to check up. That could have cost us the race. Because we are not catching these horses, though we got plenty of stamina. Push. Come on, Careful. Come on, Careful. Push through. Okay, here's a spurt here. We got to catch that 6. Got to catch that 6. Oh, that's so frustrating. We had that race won. We were going to win that race without a shadow of a doubt. We were going to win that race. Oh, that's annoying, bro. Collins made us check up. I know I could have possibly stayed on the inside, but he wasn't moving. Guys, just wanted to make a quick adjustment here. Obviously, I know it wasn't actually Collins that made me check up. I was thinking Collins' name when I was looking at the other jockey. Collins was next to us. He was the 6th horse, ended up winning, but he wasn't the one that actually made us check up. So that is my mistake. I just wanted to clear that up. I mean, we hit our goal. We beat the rival, and we finished higher than we were supposed to. We could have won that race. That was an easy win. That was a guaranteed win. Gosh dang it. Collins made us check up, bro. I wish the AI could get inquiries in this game because he literally moved in front of me as I was beginning my run. Then that's why I had to move over towards the right. Like, that was an easy win, bro. Easy win. Dang you, Collins. Dang you. You're on my crap list too, bro. Well, you always have been, but now you really are. You and Dean both. That's annoying. We could have won that for sure. That would have been a great win for Careful Marlin for the 3-year-old classification, but it's all good. Anyways, we're here with Perfect Voice here. One of the the oldest horse we got, 6 years old, but he can still run here. And we're the second favorite in today's field of 12 here in Nagano. We should win this race. I'm pretty positive we'll win this race with Perfect Voice. There's no reason why we shouldn't. It was the favorite. Flaring Risk, the 8. Yeah, we should win this race. I'm not remotely concerned. Flaring Risk, oh, that's a good horse though. It's a really good horse. I'm not saying Perfect Voice isn't, it's just, I mean, that's a pretty solid horse across the board. You know what I mean? He's going to be tough to beat. He's going to be very tough to beat. We're going to have to run a perfect race, but I think we can do it. If we can run a perfect race, we'll be able to run it here with Perfect Voice. He's still going strong at 6 years old, so. Grade 2, Nagano. Still, I'm honest. I'm honestly a little irritated about that G2 Golden Derby. We could have won that 100%. Dang, Collins made us check up. It hasn't happened in a while. Remember when I was playing this game a while ago, like in the first years, like constantly having to check up because the AI was like a normal thing. It hasn't really happened that much now because I've gotten better, but that was an irritating time for me to have to check up because that win was right in our grasp. Like, we were clearly, we ran that race perfectly. We had 2 7s, could have gotten a revolution when we were in top form there. We had to check up, but it's all good. We should get a 7 here. Yeah, we're doing good. Who's the favorite? The favorite is Harris is riding that horse. Where is it? Okay, favorite's all the way in the back, I believe. Yeah, not all the way in the back. It's kind of in the middle. I'm just gonna let Perfect Voice run. I'm just gonna let him run and do his thing, man. I'll let him run and do his thing. Give us another 7. Good. Okay, started to have him creep up a little bit here. Challenge this horse. Okay, here we go. Let's get him going. Let's get him going. 2 furlongs to go. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get this grade 2. This will be good for Perfect Voice for 4-year-old award. Feel this coming, but we got this. We got this. We got this. I do pretty well on tracks in Asia. I usually do, just because they're flat and they have no slopes or anything. But that's a good win. Good win. Solid win. Yep. Yep. And this is 5-5, so that was for... Is that considered mid to long? It shouldn't be. That should be under the short classification, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this is dirt. Yeah, this is for the dirt. And we just set records back to back, man. There's 2 records in one video. We set a record in Singapore. We set a record in freaking Nagano. We were setting records everywhere. We were setting the racing world on fire. Setting it on fire, man. Of course I'm gonna save it. Like, why wouldn't I? Another record, G2 win, strong G2 win there for Perfect Voice. Again, why retire him? He's still clearly able to run in top racing form. If I retire him, I may retire him next year, but keep in mind, there was horses in this field that were 7 years old, so he can still run at 7 years old. Nozawa, my friend, thank you. Man, this is arguably one of my best videos ever, collectively. G1 wins, big G2 win, look at that. Golden Derby, we got robbed, totally got robbed. I wish you could make objections in this game, because I sure as heck would have challenged Collins for that one. I think it was our last 2 races, right? If I'm not mistaken. Losing is just another face of beauty, says the loser. Okay, the latest catalog has arrived at your house. Even better goods now are on sale. New products have been added to the catalog. Check them out from the catalog menu. I'm going to save, and we will do that, and that is where this video will end, which was longer than I expected, but of course, I know you guys like the long-term videos. So, it's a win-win. Literally, it's a win-win. We were winning. Won so many races in this video. We won 2 G1s for sure. Golden Monster's looking good for the 3-year-old filly and potentially the 3-year-old Cold Award. I know that sounds silly, but considering she's running some races that is under the classification for 3-year-old colts, good see. And as far as the dirt awards are concerned, Perfect Voice is still looking good for that, even at 6 years old. So I mean, he's still technically a champion running horse, man. Like, hands down. Now let's go and check the catalog. Is it info office? I always forget. I always no. Info office is like stats and all that stuff. It's not the academy, but I'm gonna go to the academy because I do want to see what's. I just want to see what these lessons are. Oh, it's just controllers and race screens. Feel spurt. Reading your lap time, judging pace. Just want to see if there's anything. Eval points, traversing, corners and straights, roughs, head to head, recovering over eager. Here's some basic stuff. Some stuff I may need occasional reminders on, but we've been winning pretty well. I think I'm okay. Catalog. Let's see what's in here. Anything new? Yeah, we do have the custom house. As far as these academies are concerned, Peacock School is still there. Ooh, new. Change 10 course records. Massively increases staying in normal races. Oh, well, heck yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Why would I not? The Gallop Tower, 200 G's. We got the money, so of course, dude. It's not even a question. Let's buy it. Yes, sir. Place on the map. Yes, sir. Woohoo. Looking good. Looking good. All right. Yeah, we're in pretty good form right now. Speaking of info office, I do actually want to come here. Let me see. Is Dean still leading? Oh, look at that. Look who's at the top of the leaderboards now with 10 wins. 10 wins out of 28 meets this year. 35 average. Yes, suck it, Dean. Turner's like really good at like playing face. Like he's really good at saying the right things at the right times, and then he'll be the one to say the wrong things at the right times. Turner just always knows what to say for the situations. If you're losing, if he's losing, then he'll always give you his props. If he's winning, then he talks crap on you. So he's kind of two-faced, to be honest. Of course, average, we are doing phenomenally better than everybody else. Opponent is close, and so is Tanaka. Yeah, Dina's has one of the lower averages. Newman's not up there, which is surprising. Usually he is, but Tanaka's doing well in earnings. Dean is still winning with that. Whatever. And Collins is actually next up. That SOB. He cost us that Golden Derby. I am still sour about that. I cannot lie to you. But we're leading right now. This is a really solid year for us, for sure. So I want to... I don't think this is what I wanted to look at. I don't think it is. 3-year-old turf? Well, 3-year-old dirt. No, because nobody's really running on dirt. 4-year-olds? I'm just kind of looking through this just to see. Perfect Voice. He's up there for 4-year-old dirt, as I expected. Don't have anything for short yet. And he can run short races. His distance is 8 to 11. And when I say short, I mean 8 furlongs short. I don't know what these numbers mean, though. The 125 and the other stuff. Like, what does the 125, 122 mean exactly? I don't really know what those mean. Not too much, but there's that. So guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Next time we kick back off, we'll get back in the action. I do want to make sure I do one thing here and make sure I get these horses in proper races, that the AI don't put them in. Rising Street, she's still good. Careful Marlin, he's off. Let's actually put him in a race. We can get started. He can do turf or dirt. Now, he is 3 years old, so we want to keep him in that classification for colt. The next G1 For him, won't be until the Prince Cup. So we can get him in a G2, and G2s are ways off as well. So we're careful Marlin. Those kind of had to place him in a lot of G3s between now and then, which is fine. When will he be blue again? He'll be blue here. He can run in the Tokyo Derby. Really? Why isn't the Tokyo Derby on here? I'm so confused. I mean, Tokyo Derby's for 3-year-olds in general. It doesn't matter if it's Colts or Fillies, but I don't see it as far as the G1 classifications are concerned for yearlies. It's really weird. I don't see it anywhere in my notes. I mean, he can run it, so we'll put him in the Tokyo Derby there. Careful, Marlin. Perfect voice. Make sure we get him in a race as well. Another dirt race. Next G1 dirt-wise won't be until... Oh, we can run him in the Caesar Cup. Perfect. They read my mind. Caesar Cup. Keep him on the road. And then Golden Monster, we got her. She's running in the... What's she running in? Serial Philly. I forgot what race we put her in. Wait. She's in... Okay, she's running in London. Alright. So we got G1 stacked up for all of our horses here in our next video. We got the Summer GP with Rising Street, 4-year-old for the 4-year-old classifications there, which should be long, 4-year-old long distances. Careful Marlin's going to be running the Tokyo Derby for the 3-year-old colt. Well, actually, that race is not under the 3-year-old colt award classification. I'm surprised that it's not. But anyways, we got him in that race, which will be a big one. Caesar Cup, 3-year-old, not 3-year-old, dirt classification here for Perpy Boys. Trying to get that dirt horse of the year award. And then Golden Monster, she's just running in the G1 in London because there's not another one for her 3-year-old filly classification that she can run in until like September at the earliest. So we're just going to kind of put her in some of these international G1s, continue to try to build our accord with her. I'm surprised my relationship has not improved with Nozawa and Frank yet. We've been doing phenomenal on their horses, and they're still in the green. That's so interesting. Literally, I've been like doing phenomenal with their horses. Phenomenal. How are we still in the green? That's so freaking weird. Like I said, appreciate you guys' support on the channel as always. We'll be back with another video tomorrow. Like I said, I will be live streaming sometime this week. I don't know what day yet, but just keep tabs on my community tab here on the channel. If you don't know how to get to that on mobile, you go to my main channel and you look at the different tabs. It has like videos, playlists, etc. You'll click on the tab that says community tab. That's where I'll post when and what time I'll be live streaming. So make sure you stay tuned to that. And until next time, Horse Racing Gamer signing out. Hope you all have a great and fantastic day. See ya and goodbye.